Hi guys, welcome to a new video. This is a video which I almost didn't do. I'm cracking on with the Ice Warrior / Ice Guard heads for February, and I'm just cracking through all the painting at the moment, and I just didn't think to make a video. So here is the video for painting the Ice Warrior or Ice Guard in case you're planning or have purchased an unpainted head. Now when you get them, they will be 3D printed in a grey resin. So all you need to do is sand the bottom of the neck to the height that you want it. The hole is the perfect size for going straight onto the Ice Warrior body, the existing Toys by Character Options. Now there'll be a few little support pieces here which you'll just sand off with a bit of sandpaper, unless you're not too fussed about having that on there. And once you've done that, give it a coat of, in this instance, it's black surface primer, which that's this stage. I've painted it and it's dried, and then you'll be ready to apply your green, your first base coat of green, which is this one, which I've just done. Now this green is Medium Olive by Model Colour, Vallejo. Again, I get all my paints from eBay. Be prepared to pay around £3 for one of these paints. So sometimes it's good to buy a bulk load of paints that you might need. That's what I tend to do every now and again. So once you've painted this on, I'll show you what to do next. Right, now I've got these all base coated in the green. This is what we're going to need. It's Drakenhof Nightshade. I've butchered that, probably. And this is Citadel Shade. This is a Games Workshop paint, or shade. It's what I like to call a wash, and it's a very dark blue. So I'm going to quickly crack that open and put a bit on my brush and show you how to apply it. It's quite simple. Now, I haven't explained this very well in the previous videos, but the trick with these shades is to put a bit on and then expand it, take it out into every little corner, and don't let it dry like with a clump, because then it's not going to look very natural. So as you can see, I'm just spreading that one drop all over the head here, and then I'm carrying it around here just so it doesn't get too clumpy. Now I'm going to get a little bit more on my brush, and we're going to spread it like that. Now what this does is it gets into all the little nooks and crannies, all the deep recesses, and it dries, and it leaves the higher areas a lighter shade. It's just to give it that look of depth. Anyway, let's have a look what it looks like when it's done. And we're back in the room. Probably feels like a second to you, but to me that was about 10-15 minutes. Anyway, these are now drying off, and this is what they look like once the wash has dried. And it just gives it a bit of depth. It gives it a bit of that screen used prop look from the actual stories. Now these were featured in the Ice Warriors, Monster of Peladon. I'm not sure if it appeared in Curse or the Seeds of Death. It's been a long time since I've watched those stories, so I can't recall, but they might be in the background. The lenses are very, very reflective. They look white when in shot. So personally, I think that they were silver, and that's the colour I'm going to opt for on my custom figure. However, I'm going to do some of these in the green style lens. When they're available, there'll be some green ones, there'll be some silver ones, and there might be a small amount of red lensed ones if you want them to sort of fit in with the look of the existing character options Ice Warrior. Anyway, the next step is to just dry brush this head with a lighter green than the base coat, just to bring out the texture. So I've dipped my paintbrush in the paint, and I've brushed it off on some tissue because we don't want it to go on too thick. And all you do is, well, you do this, and you'll notice as you carefully dry brush, it brings out all those raised edges, all those scales, and as the paint wears off the brush, you can attack it a bit more. What the wash does, it also darkens it slightly, so when you get to this stage, it really picks out all that detail. You can see there what it's looking like. So I've now dry brushed all of the heads. I'm going to pick out maybe this one here to give you a better look. Get that in focus. And we're now going to finish up this video by painting the lenses. And this one I'm doing in silver. Like so. And I'm going to paint the other one in view as well, purely because this is quite a short painting tutorial. These are quite easy to paint, and hopefully you'll find this useful if you're about to paint one yourself. And there it is. There is the Isba from the Ice Warriors, and of course it might be a good idea to paint the ear sections as well in silver, but of course you don't have to. Go with what you want. And if anyone wants to know what silver this is, it's just a gunmetal silver by Game Colour, but Model Colour will also have something similar. But there it is. There is Isba, the Ice Guard.